back, and after a bunch of smaller school thrillers, we move to our bigger boys for the GSL 3 and 4A. And G-Prep's going to start us off here. These Bullpups are still unbeaten heading into tonight.
What is, they haven't lost a GSL game in like over 2 years at this point, right? And flexing their muscles, or trying to at least again tonight.
Well, they took on the Lewis and Clark Tigers, LC winners of consecutive games, and LC's David Conklin is back at quarterback. He's looking on third down. In flies Nehemiah Areta with the drive-stopping sack. 7-6 G-Prep in the first quarter. They're keeping that strong, and Bullpups with the ball again. Andrew Yarno taking it himself in the Wildcat. First down, Bullpups off this impressive run now inside 3 minutes and change in the first. But looking at the same drive, Yarno to Jacob McClelland on the end around, getting all the way around his own offensive lineman, breaking tackles, goes the end zone. That's 6 more. Touchdown Gonzaga Prep. They lead it 14-6. Second quarter, Bullpup scoring position. Paul David, a line drive kick off the crossbar and goes out near the 20 on the doink. But it won't matter in the end here. G-Prep continuing their march to perfection. A strong second half wins in this one 47-6.
All right, Ridgeline and Central Valley might be a newer rivalry, but it's already a bitter one. Bears leading just 3-0 early in the third quarter when Sharif Wade goes up top to Noah Krogh, who outraces the Ridgeline defenders for a 31-yard touchdown. CV now up 10-0. But the Falcons turn to a little trickeration. Check out the fake punt here with the upback Riley Owens hitting Henry Rogers over the middle for a first down to keep the drive alive, and Ridgeline would capitalize just a few plays later. Jackson Feezer takes the handoff around the left side, breaks some tackles, and finds his way to pay dirt for a 7-yard score. Owens would score on an 80-yard touchdown late in the game, and the extra point would prove to be the difference as the Falcons come away with a 14-13 win over the Bears, improving to 2-3 on the year.
One heck of a game. Wow. The original bell tolls at Union Stadium tonight for the Battle of the Bell victors. Mount Spokane taking on University. Check out this nuts play. Quarterback Cade Stroster. Look at that catch by Rock Franklin. Through the defender. Are you kidding me? An incredible touchdown. Open scoring 7-0 to Cats. Mount Spokane getting the ball back later in the quarter. U-High defense up huge. Ball in the end zone. It's a safety. 7-2 the score in the first. Wildcats stop the Titans, get the ball back. Noah Garcia did not like the sound of that. He sees the ball right from the air. Interception taken back for a great gain. Tremendous D tonight, and that trend will continue. U-High's punt is blocked by Logan Daw. Brody Reed recovers, and the offense will cash that in. It's a trick play to Franklin passing, throwing on the run. What a spiral to Andrew Thomas. Touchdown, Mount Spokane. Some awesome highlights in this one. They will roll through the defense, beating U-High 21-9, keeping pace. They're tied for second in the GSL. Titans still in an okay spot. They're sitting tied for third.
All right, let's take you out to Cheney now, where the Blackhawks were all over the Shadle Park Highlanders tonight. Cheney leading 47-0 late in the second quarter and not letting up. Liam DeLang with the sack on Shadle's Kylan Miller-Frazier late in that first half. Blackhawks are fired up and looking for win number 4 in the season in the third now. Ashton Schwandeman with the big hole up the middle, and he knows what to do with it. The rushing touchdown puts the Blackhawks up 54-0 in the third quarter. Cheney just overpowering the Highlanders in this one. Levi Willis takes it around the left side for another score to make it 61-0. Final score in this one, that's it, 61-0 as Cheney improves to 4-1 on the year.
Such an impressive season for them. Shifting gears to Idaho, it's upset-minded Timberlake taking on Lakeland. Student section is already getting rowdy. They're getting nuts. Look at all the pink out they have going on, helping with the T-Mobile sponsorship. Long run here by Griffin Tamangni. Lakeland, look at him go, just evading these defenders, getting himself inside the 40, inside the 30, taken right out of bounds. Great play to set this up. Now a screen pass. Lakeland, they're looking for 6 here. Jaron Yeager looking to the end zone. That one tackler, 2 tacklers, turn it around. It won't matter. Touchdown, Hawks. But how about the defense? We talked a lot about defense, great defensive plays. How about this scoop and score off the sack fumble? Joey Cooper taking it pretty short to the end zone there. Almost falls into the end zone. Touchdown for Lakeland. They are just rolling in this game, just like they are this whole season. And we have a bigger score final, 61-0. How about 62-0? Hawks winning big time, extending their perfect streak to 7-0 as they head into the bye week. Looking at our other scores around Idaho, we have Camas out of Washington getting a big win over Coeur d'Alene. They're at home in Camas. And then Sandpoint having another big win over Lake City, 47-27. Sandpoint, their only loss
And I tell you what, Lakeland's got some dukes. They've been making some noise in North Idaho all season long, Jack.
They are really, really good. But we have the best